All right, so we are in the makeshift uh, the makeshift shed right now, and yeah. So what we're doing is we're taking this out, and we will be building a 26-foot wide, 36 feet deep garage here, right in here. It's going to be 5 feet offset of the fence in the front and the back, just due to easements because we got these poles. If you look up here, you can see some white marks on these trees. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a shed style roof, which means it comes down like this. Main reason is because the building's going to go to about here. So it's going to be right at the edge of the yard. Didn't want to cut too much into the yard because, I mean, it's beautiful and the dogs love it. And yeah, I would love to go wider, but just can't. I need it to be, so we're doing a 10-foot top plate because I want it to be tall enough for a lift. The problem is that 10 feet isn't really tall enough for a lift. If we go 12-foot top plate, it just looks too funky compared to the rest of the house. So see, I mean, the top of this is about like 12, 13 feet. And this mark up here is 14 feet. So what we're doing is a 26-foot wide around 212 pitch. It's going to be actually a little less. So it's going to go from 14 feet down to about 10 feet here on this side. And on the yard side, there's going to be a door and a couple windows to let in the natural light. But here, so you can see how long this thing's going to be. It's going to go to like right where that line is. It's going to go all the way back 5 feet offset, which is like right there. So it's going to be pretty big. On the left side, I mean, especially compared to what we're working with now in the shed. So on the left side, the ceiling is going to be 14 feet at the far left side. And then in the middle, it's going to be around 12 feet. So we should have plenty of room for a lift in there. And we will have the slab for it as well. The slab is going to be 4.5 to 5 inches, 4,000 PSI. I don't think I'm going to do a 2-post. I might. I'm pretty set on a 4-post just because we need the car storage solution. And what I really want to do is I'm probably going to do like the jack, what is it called? The like RJ45 rolling jack from Benpack. Really bad lighting in here, but this is what we're currently working with. Got some rafters up here with some storage. And then this is the Project 95 BMW 525i Touring. We're putting an S52 in it. But this is what I've been working in. It's honestly not bad. The problem is, I mean, it just gets so damn dirty. Like the floor, I vacuum it up whenever I get too fed up with it, but I mean, it just comes from everywhere. So I'm super excited to get this enclosed. We normally have lights here. We were digging. We transplanted this tree, this maple, out of here. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Do not just think that it's going to be an easy job. It was so hard. The thing weighed probably like 400 or 500 pounds. We had to get stick my jack in the hole, and then jack it up and slide. It was just me and Madison, and slide it on 2x4s. And I mean, it was probably like an 8-hour job for the two of us. 6 hours of digging, 2 hours of moving. Do not recommend. Anyways, there was a sprinkler line going through here. We busted it. I thought that this was a sprinkler line, so I took my multi-tool and I just started going at it, and all of a sudden I had these big sparks come up, and yeah, I realized it wasn't it wasn't a sprinkler line. So it was actually the power line to this building. And yeah, so now we don't have power in here. That's why I'm using the Harbor Freight guy there. But yeah, super excited about this. I'm doing a full interior build, so it's gonna be drywall. It's gonna be painted. I'm gonna be doing the flooring, either Swiss Trax flooring or what's the other? What was the other one called? Race deck. Race deck. Yeah, so either Swiss Trax or Race deck, and then we'll get the 4 posts in there, and so the ML is going to be in there, project car is going to be in there, the ISF is going to be in there. Yeah, and then we'll have a big workshop. We will have a big workshop area in the back. I don't know if Madison's going to be there, but I will say we have a big workshop area in the back that I'm going to be able to work on stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I'm gonna put in probably 24,000 BTU Mitsubishi unit in there, mini split, to get some cooling and some heat. It's going to be fully insulated. I'm debating on the doors right now. So I'm debating on an 18 by 8 door. 16 is just so small, especially in a 26-foot wide building. That's going to leave us 5 feet, like 5-foot gaps on either side. So I really want to do an 18 by 8, or I'm going to do 2 9 by 9s. 18 by 8s are kind of hard to find, so I'm still looking for that. Hopefully I can find it, but yeah, I'm really excited for this. These 2 trees are gonna have to come down, which is unfortunate, but I mean, yeah, it just has to. And yeah, we will soon have a garage. Hoping this baby, I got it for $230 at Harbor Freight. It's actually, I mean, it's a pretty quality unit. I'm just hoping this baby holds up during our storm season. We had a tornado warning yesterday, so it got tested with some pretty high winds and did pretty well. Shifted a little bit, but the stakes are pretty heavy duty, so just gonna leave those in. But yeah, I'm gonna try and document this build, and yeah, we'll take you guys along for the process, and I'm super excited. All right, see ya. All right, so I'm calling it. This is what we got so far. Looking pretty good. Basically, what I tried to do is I tried to move everything, minus the pressure washer. I wish I got that up front, but too late now. Basically, I tried to put all the car stuff in the back, because I'm not going to be working on too much car stuff while this is being built. And then in the front, I've got the stuff that I think I will probably use. So, got the lawnmower, which is right here. And then I got the other Ryobi blower sucker. And then got my toolbox. Yeah. And then I'll show you what's left. There's not much left. But yeah. Madison's making chicken, and ooh, it smells really good. Yeah, so the car is going to go over right by the tent. And then in here, I've got the old M50 motor, which I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with. Pretty much everything's gone up there except for like 8 pounds of squirrel poop. And got the hoist that I got to do something with, and then I have these sound panel frames that I built that I need to do something with. Also have all this flooring and stuff. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Ooh, got to move that ladder too. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, and hoping I'll be done by tomorrow, and I'm hoping the guys come tomorrow and start demoing this thing. So yeah, gonna eat some dinner, and I'll see you later. All right, day 2 of getting everything ready. Come in here. Whoa. Only thing I've been doing is I move these tiles. Probably don't need to move them, but I just feel bad throwing stuff like this out. I mean, these are pretty nice. says made in Italy, so I think they're kind of baller. I don't know. They're not for anything in the house, so they've got to be, I mean, I don't know, 15, 20 years old. Yeah, so the things that I have left to do, had some tree people over. They're going to be removing the tree. Got some interesting, I guess, insight on margin for my contractor. My contractor's charging me $2,000 for taking down these 2 trees, which, you know, oh, there's Dusty. Oh, Dusty, what are you doing, bud? Yeah. Which isn't bad. I mean, that's a good price. We had a big tree right here that came over here, taken out, and then another one right here that was leaning over the house, and then a little one right here taken out. It's like $5,500. And he's gonna take out these 2 for $2,000. So I was like, I mean, yeah, sounds great. You guys are doing the demo on this building. Makes sense. Well, the guys came over to give a quote, and he's getting it done for like $1,400. So, I mean, his margin on that is pretty good. I mean, it's like almost 50%. As far as what he's doing, as far as his margin for the other stuff, I don't know. As I find that out, I'll tell y'all, because I'm super interested in hearing that. Total cost for the project right now is $55,000, 26 by 36 building, fully like insulated and finished inside. Pretty damn good deal. So I don't know how much margin he's making on it. Anyway, let's go. Oh yeah, I don't know what Dusty's doing, but he's being a crazy dog. So all we got in here is the motor, the bumpers, which are busted, unfortunately, but I'm not gonna trash them. And then the hoist and the ladder, obviously, but everything else I'm leaving in here. I'm still confused on where I'm gonna put the motor. I think I might put it on the ground, not on the ground, on a tire, on like a rock on the ground, and then cover it with tarp. Yeah, I don't really know. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Hell yes. Got the hoist in here, really threaded it through this little gap. The super hard part about this is, well, yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's hard, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, the really hard part about moving stuff in here is that this is pretty soft dirt. It's basically clay. So if you come here, these divots are what happens when I try to bring in the engine stand or the hoist, and it just digs in, and you literally can't go anywhere because you're trying to move like whatever 700 pounds of motor and metal along this dirt, and it's just impossible. You just can't do it. So, and I don't have enough wood to do. I mean, I guess if I wasn't lazy, I could probably get some plywood and create a nice little track, but you know, I'm lazy. I use my plywood for the transmission and for the other thing, so that's where that's going. The thing I'm not very pleased about is the motor is going to go right here, the old one, the old M50, and I'm going to put a tarp over it. I don't think it's going to be terrible, but it's obviously not ideal. And then yeah, we're close to done. I mean, I keep finding new stuff. Like I got all the exhaust and jack stands that I need to move to, but yeah, we're getting there. And then demo starts tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. So yeah.